Blue Star High Secondary School video classes for 10th standard mathematics. Happy morning students. Today we are going to see unit 5 coordinate geometry continuation example 5.10 which is in page number 218. So example 5.10, the line R passes through the points minus 2, 2 and 5, 8 and the line S passes through the points minus 8, 7 and minus 2, 0. Is the line R perpendicular to S? We know that if the two lines are perpendicular, then M1 cross M2, that is slope of the line and the slope of another line, which is equal to, if you take the product of two slopes, you get the answer is minus 1. So solution, the slope of a line R. Let us consider the first line, that is, this is your first line R and these are the given points minus 2, 2 and 5, 8. So substitute in the slope formula. M1 is equal to, slope formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So here this is the value of y2. So y2 8 minus 2 divided by 5 minus of minus is plus 2, which is equal to 8 minus 2 is 6 divided by 5 plus 2 is 7. Then the slope of the line S is M2, which is equal to 0 minus 7, that is y2 minus y1 divided by minus 2 minus of minus plus 8, which is equal to minus 7 divided by 6. If you take the product of the two slopes, which is equal to 6 by 7 into minus 7 by 6, 6 gets cancelled, 7 gets cancelled, you get the answer is minus 1. That is M1 cross M2 is equal to minus 1. Therefore, the line R is perpendicular to line S. Example 5.11, the line P passes through the points 3, minus 2, 12, 4 and the line Q passes through the points 6, minus 2 and 12, 2. Is P parallel to Q? So previous example we see if the two lines are perpendicular, then slope of two lines, that is M1 cross M2 is equal to minus 1. Similarly here, if two lines are parallel means you get the both slope as same, that is M1 is equal to M2. So the slope of a line P is M1 is equal to, so slope formula y2 minus y1, so minus into minus plus, so 4 plus 2 divided by 12 minus 3, which is equal to 4 plus 2 is 6, 12 minus 3 is 9. If you cancel out, you get the simplified form as 2 divided by 3. Similarly, you have to find the slope of the line Q is M2 is equal to 2 minus of minus plus 2 divided by 12 minus 6, which is equal to 2 plus 2 is 4 divided by 12 minus 6 is 6, which is equal to 2 by 3. Therefore, the slope of a line P is equal to slope of a line Q. So, if the both slopes are same, that is M1 is equal to M2, therefore, the line P is parallel to line Q. Example 5.12, show that the points minus 2, 5, 6, minus 1 and 2, 2 are collinear. So previous exercise we see area of a triangle value is equal to 0 means the given 3 points are collinear. But here we have to find whether the given points are collinear or not by using the slope formula. So if you get the both slopes are same, then the 3 point lies on the straight line. So hence the given A, B and C points are collinear. So this is the graph. Here we just plot the 3 points on the graph, you get a straight line. So solution, the vertices are A of minus 2, 5, B of 6, minus 1 and C of 2, 2. So slope of AB, first we are going to find the slope of AB. So minus 1 minus 5 divided by, that is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. 6 minus of minus is plus 2, which is equal to minus 1 minus 5 is minus 6 divided by 6 plus 2 is 8, which is equal to minus 3 by 4. Next we are going to find slope of BC. So slope of BC is equal to 2 minus of minus is plus 1 divided by 2 minus 6, which is equal to 3 by minus 4, which is nothing but minus 3 by 4. Therefore, we get slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. Therefore, the points A, B, C all lie in the same straight line. Hence, the points A, B and C are collinear. Example 5.13 which belongs to same page number 218. Let A of 1, minus 2, B of 6, minus 2, C of 5, 1 and D of 2, 1 be 4 points. First subdivision, find the slope of the line segments AB, CD. Second subdivision, find the slope of the line segment BC, AD. Third subdivision, what can you deduce from your answer? So first you have to find the slope of AB and CD. So first subdivision, solution, slope of AB. So this is the 2 points of A and B. So this is the formula for slope, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So minus 2 minus of minus plus, minus 2 plus 2 divided by 6 minus 1 which is equal to 0. Then slope of CD. This is the 2 points of C and D. The slope of CD is equal to 1 minus 1 divided by 2 minus 5 which is equal to 1 minus 1 is 0 divided by 2 minus 5 is minus 3 which is equal to 0. Next, second subdivision, you have to find the slope of the line segment BC and AD. Second subdivision, slope of BC is equal to y2 minus y1. So 1 plus 2 divided by 5 minus 6 is equal to 3 by minus 1 which is equal to minus 3. Then slope of AD. Slope of AD is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So 1 minus of minus plus 2 divided by 2 minus 1 which is equal to 3 divided by 1 is equal to 3. Then third subdivision, you have to find what can you deduce from your answer. So this what is asking in the question. So the slope of AB and CD are equal. So AB and CD are parallel. Similarly, the lines AD and BC are not parallel because this is minus 3 and this is 3. Since the slopes are not equal, so we can deduce that the quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium. Next, we are going to see example 5.14 which is in page number 219. So consider the graph representing growth of population in rows. Find the slope of the line AB and hence estimate the population in the year 2030. So solution, the points A of 2005, 96 and B of 2015, 100 are on the line AB. Here we are just taking the year and the population that just given in the graph. So the x-axis represents the year and y-axis represents the population in crores. So this is first year 2005, then 2010, 2015, 2020, 2025. So similarly here the population in crores 92 crores, 94, 96, 98, 100 and 102 crores. At the year of 2005, the population is 96 crores. At the year of 2015, the population is 100 crores. So there are only 2 points is given in the question. So the points A of 2005, 96 and B of 2015, 100 are on the line AB. So this will be your line AB. Now we are going to take the slope of AB which is equal to y2 minus y1, that is 100 minus 96 divided by 2015 minus 2005 which is equal to 4 by 10 which is nothing but 2 by 5. Let the growth of population in 2030 be k crores because we doesn't know how many population in the year 2030. So assuming that the point C of 2030, k is on AB. So similarly, you have to consider at the year of 2030 also you have the population in k crores that also lies on the same line AB. So we have slope of AC is equal to slope of AB. So slope of AC is, this is a point 2005, 96 and C is 2030, k. So k minus 96 divided by 2030 minus 2005 which is equal to 2 by 5 because both the slopes are same. So 2 by 5 which gives k minus 96 divided by 2030 minus 2005 is 25 which is equal to 2 by 5. Then the next step is cross multiplication or you just cancel out. So k minus 96 is equal to 25 into 2 is 50 by 5, which is nothing but 10. So k is equal to 10 plus 96 is 106. So hence the estimated population in 2030 is equal to 106 crores. Next we are going to see example 5.15, which is in page number 219. So without using Pythagoras theorem, show that the points 1, minus 4, 2, minus 3 and 4, 7 form a right angle triangle. So solution, let the given points be A of 1, minus 4, B of 2, minus 3 and C of 4, 7. First we are going to find the slope of AB, which is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is equal to, this is the value of y2, so minus 3 minus of minus plus 4 divided by x2 value is 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1 divided by 1, which is nothing but 1. So slope of AB is 1. Then you have to find slope of BC. So slope of BC is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. y2 value is minus 7, y1 value is minus 3. So minus of minus plus 3 divided by x2 value is 4 minus x1 value is 2, which is equal to minus 7 plus 3 is minus 4 divided by 4 minus 2 is 2, which is equal to minus 2. Slope of AC is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is equal to y2 value is minus 7, minus of minus plus y1 is 4. That is minus 4 divided by x2 is 4 minus 1, which is equal to minus 7 plus 4 is minus 3 divided by 4 minus 1 is 3, which is equal to minus 1. Therefore, slope of AB into slope of AC is equal to 1 into minus 1, which is equal to minus 1. Therefore, AB is perpendicular to AC, because M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1 means M1 is perpendicular to M2. So, similarly, AB is perpendicular to AC. So, angle A is equal to 90. Therefore, triangle ABC is a right angled triangle. Example 5.16. Prove analytically that the line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and is equal to half of its length. So this problem belongs to the page number 220. So solution, let P of A, B, Q of C, D and R of E, F be the vertices of a triangle. So let us consider a triangle P, Q and R, and the vertices are A, B, C, D, E, F, because we doesn't know the vertices of P, Q, R. Then let S be the midpoint of P, Q. We are taking one point, we named it as S, that is the midpoint of P and Q. Similarly, we are taking a point T, that is the midpoint of P and R. So therefore, S is equal to A plus C divided by 2, because x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2 is the midpoint formula. So similarly, we are applying that formula. You get A plus C by 2, B plus D by 2. Similarly, we are taking the midpoint of T also. So A plus E by 2, B plus F by 2. Now we found the point for S and T. Now we are going to find the slope of ST, because slope of ST and slope of QR is equal, means that is it both lies on a parallel. So now slope of ST is equal to y2 minus y1. So b plus f by 2 minus b plus d by 2 divided by a plus e by 2 minus a plus c by 2, which is equal to b minus b gets cancelled. So f minus d divided by a minus a cancel, e minus c. So 2 gets cancelled. Similarly, slope of QR is equal to f minus d by e minus c, because this is the points. So f minus d divided by e minus c. Therefore, ST is parallel to QR since the slopes are equal. You also find the distance of ST. So distance of ST is equal to root of the distance for finding the 2 points formula is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So this is the point of S and T. This is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So x1 that is a plus e by 2 minus a plus c by 2 the whole square plus b plus f by 2 minus b plus d by 2. This is the distance formula. D is equal to root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. We just apply the coordinates here, which is nothing but we are taking 1 by 2 common out. So 1 by 2 the whole square is nothing but 1 by 4, that is root of 1 by 4 is nothing but 1 by 2 into root of e minus c the whole square, because plus a minus a gets cancelled, e minus c the whole square plus f minus d the whole square plus b minus b gets cancelled, which is nothing but the distance between q and r. So st is equal to 1 by 2 times of qr. Thus st is parallel to qr and half of it.